Hi, I'm Larry Garrett, and this is my new Gibson J200 Montana Gold version. The J200 usually, not always, comes in maple. There have been a lot of different variations. And this one here is rosewood, back and sides, mystic rosewood supposedly. I like the maple neck because that's a nice contrast, the dark and the light with the rosewood, kind of like a J15. And spruce top. And it's a real nice guitar, real easy to play, high dollar guitar. And if the dogs stay out of the way, we'll be okay. And got it from Wildwood Guitars in Colorado. I had them do a setup on it. They said that they did that as part of their service. So I figured, well, it would just come similar to what you see out of a factory setup. It might be decent, but it's not what you want to play. I told them I do a lot of finger picking, and they really did a nice setup on it. I really admit that. Anyway, the guitar's got a lot of punch, a lot of sound to it, but I'm a relatively soft finger picker most of the time. So I hardly ever, haven't in the last 10 years probably, played with a guitar pick. Most I used a thumb pick. But there's plenty of sound to it, and real clear. Got a real good clear sound. Breeze to play, very, very nice. I've got a Gibson J200. I've got 8 Gibsons now. And my wife says, how many guitars can you play at once? But if you like guitars, how many you can play at once has nothing to do with it. You just want something different to play occasionally. Anyway, the J200 I have is walnut, and it's got a deep sound, and this here rosewood's a little bit more maybe mellow sounding to my ears, but it's still got a lot of noise to it if you want to make it. But I'm generally just a finger picker. And here's one of my songs, pretty easy going. Here's a verse of it. This is a longer song. Sunday morning around 4 a.m. down at Earl's place. Pancakes on the griddle, there's a guitar and a fiddle for those inclined to play. Sally the waitress, she is hot, although sometimes the coffee's not. That don't seem to matter anyway. On Sunday morning around 4 a.m. down at Earl's place. Anyway, that's about as loud as I get. This has got real nice tuners. I forget the brand of the tuners. Can I read it on the back? No, I can't see them. Anyway, they really do. It tunes very, very easily. And in fact, I've had it for about 3 weeks now, and I've only tuned it twice. Once was just a few minutes ago to make sure it was totally in tune for this video. The rest of the time, I just tuned it when I got out of the box, and that was the other time. The truss rod cover says limited, and I don't care whether it says anything at all. And really a nice guitar. As easy to play as my J200 as all my other Gibsons, but I had all of them set up, and this was set up by Wildwood, and it's really a nice job. Anyway, the pick guard is the design is the wheat from Montana, the Montana wheat fields, and the design is engraved into the pick guard. So in that respect, it's kind of like some of the old Gibson flubber guard that you'd see on the Hummingbird. Those pick guards would last forever, but it's not as thick as those. It doesn't have the same feel, but real nice pick guard. The mustache bridge, big round bottom end on it. And if you like the J200s, J100, the big guitars, they're really super. And this platform of guitar that Gibson makes comes in various woods, mostly maple for the J200, but certainly other woods. And one thing to keep in mind, if you like this size of guitar, if you've got medium length or long arms, you're going to be fine with it. If you've got short arms, I would suggest you play one first for a while and see if you're comfortable with it, because the bottom end is pretty big and your arms have to come around it. If you have to stretch too far, this edge of the guitar is going to be pushing on a muscle when you're playing, and it might get uncomfortable. Might not, but play it first anyway and see if you'd be comfortable with it. Because these are high dollar instruments, and if you don't want to buy one, then have to return it because it's not comfortable for you to play. But I'll tell you, you get a setup on it, and it's great. Also came with a LR Baggs Anthem pickup, so we'll see how that works out. Anyway, thanks for listening to this somewhat sloppy review. Just put it together at the last second. Thank you.